Hi y'all, I'm Jamie,
I'm Ray.
and we're the NOLA Food Couple.
Happy Easter to everyone. So today we got to go back to Commander's for Easter brunch. This is something we normally do just about every year for the last several years. Obviously, this past year we had to skip. So now we're back to our old tradition of going again. And it was incredible.
It was. Of course, you know, we're talking about Commander's Palace. They are the absolute gold standard in service. You know, you walk through the restaurant and they part ways like they're parting the sea for royalty. You know, food all served at the same time and always served from the left. I mean, they go out of their way to make sure that their service is spectacular. And it is exactly what you would expect from Commander's every time, consistent every time. I have never had poor service there, ever.
So what we're really here to talk about is the food. So food-wise today I had Creole gumbo, which is seafood gumbo. I had a pecan-crusted sheep's head. And then, of course, for dessert, I had to have the cheesecake. Although most people disagree and say you have to have the
Gotta have
souffle.
the souffle. How do you not go there and have the souffle?
Gumbo is excellent. I hadn't had gumbo at Commander's in quite some time, so I opted to not go for turtle soup, which is what I always get. And I was pleasantly surprised. It was very good. The sheep head, pecan crusted over some greens with a little crab meat on top.
It was good.
Out of this world. It was very good. So.
It was very good. I went with the Commander's romaine salad with their excellent light little peppery dressing. It was wonderful. Belle and I shared that, and she got the beignets, the like cafe au lait beignets. They were very good. Those were amazing. So we kind of shared both of those. And then I had the lacquered Texas quail, which is always delicious. That lacquered crispy skin on the outside of the quail, and this time it was stuffed with boudin and laid over just some braised cabbage. It was amazing. It was
Made me jealous
good.
that I didn't get it.
You should just let me order for you all the time. I don't know why you
Keep
just
saying
don't.
that.
And then of course, you go to Commander's, you have to have the Creole bread pudding souffle. I don't know what he's talking about with that cheesecake nonsense that he and Vinny always get.
I like cheesecake.
No, the cheesecake is very good, but I mean the souffle is Commander's. And then our servers were amazing. We had the three J's. That's how they introduced themselves. So we had James, Jason, and Jared. They all took excellent care of us, and Jared was adorable.
Jared was a complete character.
He was laughing the whole time with us. Made sure our glasses were never empty. He had no trouble making sure we were well imbibed.
Yes.
It was wonderful. We had such a great experience. I mean, it's Commander's. Of course we did, you know. You can't get away from that. Now, I mean, when we're talking about our scale, right, if you're talking about licks for Commander's, they're it. They are the gold standards. It is 5 licks all the way.
Yeah, it's got to be.
No doubt. I mean, it can't be less.
What was that Raymond and Bella had?
It was like a beef
griots
medallions over grits. It was almost like a fancy griots and grits. It was these
They had
delicious
this heavy
Angus beef
reduction
medallions.
with these big mushrooms.
Oh, it was so good.
It was very good. I
So
took a
good.
taste of my son.
And Vinny had what he had. He had that. And then the dessert, the only thing that was different was my dad had the pecan pie. That's what it was.
Yeah, a la
It was
mode.
good. Yes. Yep, everything was wonderful. I mean, it was Commander's. What more would you want?
So beyond that, if you haven't been to Commander's, you really ought to check it out.
You need to do it.
It's
You
an
need to do it.
experience.
Do the Friday brunch
Oh,
with the 25-cent martinis. Perfect.
take an Uber.
Yes, take an Uber, definitely.
Take an Uber. So.
All right, until next time. Bye, y'all.